Hey everybody, it's Lynnea. Today I'm playing some more with the Tropical Floral stamp set from the new LDRS Creative Summer Collection 1 release. So if you saw my video yesterday, you saw me stamp the Tropical Floral stamp set with Raven Hybrid ink to make sure that I lined up the stamp onto the ink blended image perfectly. And I used Vellum just to make sure that everything lined up well because I could see through that to the image below. And I didn't want to let this piece go to waste. So I'm going to take some LDRS Creative clear embossing powder and cover this tropical floral image. And then I'll heat set that. And once I'm done, I'm going to have this shiny image here, and you can just cut this out and layer this up onto some pattern paper and have an easy, ready-to-go card. But I wanted to do something that I haven't done in a really long time, and that is Copic color on the back of Vellum. Now you do want to make sure that you flip this around to the back, and I'm coloring on the back side where there's no embossing on the back. Heat embossing powder will eat away at Copic marker nibs, or really any marker nib. The embossing powder will eat away at that. So you never want to color on or over embossing powder. So I am coloring from the back, which is going to kind of give a stained glass look and dull the color a little bit. So pick colors that are more vibrant than what you actually want. So this right here is RV04. And I'm just going to color in those center flowers. And I'm not really doing much shading. I will do a bit of flicking at the center just to give a little bit of depth and dimension, but really I'm not putting a whole lot of effort into this at all. I am going to go in with a blue marker. I'm using B04, and I'll color in all those little kind of star-shaped flowers. And then I'll use B06 at the center and just kind of do a dot. I'm not, again, nothing super fancy. And it makes it really easy too because you're coloring from the back, so you can go right up to that black line and nobody's going to know. This is a really easy way to add quick color and to have a fun effect on your card. So I'll finish up these blue flowers, and then I'll use a couple of different colors of greens for the greenery. And once I'm done, you'll see in just a second here my full completed image. It's a muted kind of laid back color scheme, but I think it's a really fun effect. I'm going to take the coordinating tropical floral die and cut out this image. Vellum cuts just like cardstock, so no worries, no special shims or anything there. Just run it right through your die cutting machine. I wanted to finish off this card in a simple way that's really going to let that vellum shine. So I'm taking the Floral Foliage Slimline die set from last release, and I'm going to cut this from some white cardstock. I have taped together that floral foliage inner piece as well as the outer kind of cross stitch piece, taped them together, so I'm going to get a really nice frame. Then I'll run this through my die cutting machine twice because I just have a regular die cutting machine, so I'll kind of cut the first 3/4 and then scoot it down on my plates and cut that last little edge. I added this onto a piece of pattern paper from the new Painted Garden 4x9 paper pack. I picked a pretty pink pattern that kind of looked distressed with those stripes, and that's going to bring out the pink in my center flowers there. I added that Floral Foliage Slimline die onto that pattern paper and then onto a white card base that measures 3.5 by 8.5, so I have a little bit of a white border. I stamped a thank you sentiment from the Tropical Floral stamp set with Soft Kisses ink, and I added that onto the top with some foam tape, and this card is finished. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you'll try this technique of using your alcohol markers to color on the back of a vellum stamped image. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye! Thank you again very much for watching this video. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more from me, please hit that subscribe button that is on the screen now. And here are a few other videos that I thought you might enjoy.